yeah, if you combine the sand and the wind and just the general up and down of this one, it was sketchy. But this is how things got off to a fast start. Laurent Sweeck, as we were talking about, man, really opened this one up with an agenda here in Antwerp.
Yeah, he came out of the start like a rocket, didn't he? Maybe paid for that mid-race when Acebit went.
I do, but I think that was the tactic to play. I'm curious to know. I mean, there was a moment in the race where I think Sweeck had to make a decision whether he was going to stick in front of Michael van Tornout and fight for it or not, and that's when Acebit, really got the opportunity to jump ahead. Michael van Tornout closed the gap, but then quickly made up for it by stumbling in the sand section. So, yeah, Sweeck was really good today. I think the lap time showed that Acebit was the best, but Sweeck, coming away with the second place, I think was well deserved. He rode super flawless, especially in the first half of this. He rode almost perfectly, but it was here where we saw the three of them, the old ex-teammates, kind of come together and clash, and that's where this is where things started to open up on this sand section right here.
Yeah, that was the combo. Just managed to get clear, open that gap. Then Michael van Tornout, you can see there the brakes are on, makes himself wide, cuts across that line there. Sweeck and Van der Putte still on the bike. They had to dab, and then from there on, really, they would Sweeck and Van der Putte, they needed to go really, really deep to bring Eli Acebit back.
Yeah,
it looked
but I don't
here
think
when Van der Putte, sorry, Jeremy, it looked there like he was going to come back. Van der Putte, that was the incident with Thibaut Nace and his shoulder.
Yeah, we talked about it. I mean, I think both of them had their opportunity to jump across, but they couldn't. And that, we watched it happen. We wanted to see them jump across, and we thought, oh, there's a chance, but unfortunately, they didn't have the legs. Acebit put it all together, and then this was the problem for Michael van Tornout, which really gave the second place away. I'm not sure if he would have taken it or otherwise, but it was this guy on the day, Marty, takes the win. Big win. As he said yesterday, was super important to his motivation, but comes away with the W today and the World Cup overall. Sweeck comes back to a big, good showing here in Antwerp also. Like, frustrated by circumstance, but perhaps also just by, the way that it's going. It's just not going perfectly.
Your top 10 looks like this. Eli Acebit takes it from Laurent Sweeck and Michael van Tornout. Joran Visser and Niels van der Putte, Lars van der Harpen, Ron Hartonarts, Felipe Orts and Kevin Kidd are your top 10 minutes.
He's got the Belgian champs jersey. Now he's got the world champ jersey.
Acebit, congratulations on the victory. What a dominant weekend for you.
Yeah, I had a really good feeling. I just wanted to prove myself this weekend and turn the tide a bit for me and ride my own race, and I think I have a bit more confidence in my capabilities, and then it shows, especially today. It was difficult for me when I was in front to do the long sand straight because there were all footsteps in front of me, so it was really difficult. That kept the gap a bit closer than I wanted, but yeah, it was a really hard race for me, especially with the wind, but really happy to finish it off.
You're more confident in your abilities in the sand. Can we start calling you a sand specialist?
Yeah, I think I won Coxade 3 years ago. So from then I think it was in my head that I can ride the sand. It's just for me a bit difficult with. It's not the feeling on the bike, but I'm just looking a bit too close to the wheel always, and that's a working point for me. But it's working out now, so I'm really happy.
And how do you feel after maybe a little bit of a difficult start to the season after a weekend like this?
Yeah, I know the results were worse than the shape, I think. So my shape was really good, but the results weren't really that good for me. It was good, but I always want more, and I think this weekend was a perfect weekend. I think it's a long time ago that someone got the double, so I'm really happy.
Eli Acebit, een dubbel weekend, dubbel winst. Hoe voel je? Want het was een iets moeizamere start van het seizoen voor jou.
Ja, inderdaad, ik zeg het. De conditie was eigenlijk beter dan dat de resultaten weerspiegelden. Dat was wel wat frustrerend. En ik geraakte een klein beetje in die neerwaartse spiraal. Het was moeilijk om eruit te geraken. Maar ja, als je dan een overwinning behaalt gisteren en toch een beetje een thuiswedstrijd, heeft dat wel een bevrijdend gevoel. En ik denk dat ik vandaag zo ook wel rondreed.
In het begin zagen we een heel goede start van Laurent Sweeck. Die reed dan ook heel soepel door het zand. Maar je hebt nooit gedacht van daar raak ik niet meer voorbij?
Nee, want ik had het gevoel dat het zand heel goed ging bij Laurens, maar dat hij op de andere rechte stukken iets wat tempo moest erzetten. En dat waren dan misschien stukken die meer in mijn voordeel waren. Het was wel moeilijk omdat het op lange rechte stuk uit het spoor weg was en ik moest altijd het spoor maken. En 2 en 3 hebben dan net een voordeel. Dat merkte ik wel, omdat het gaatje altijd wel iets kleiner werd. Maar dat was zaak aan mij om foutloos te blijven en ik denk dat dat heel goed gelukt is vandaag.
Mogen we jou nu ook bij de zandspecialisten noemen? Ook die zandbak in je tuin heeft geloond?
Nee, zeker niet. Ik ben blij dat geen zandspecialist kan winnen in het zand, dus dat is altijd mooi meegenomen.
Dankjewel en nog eens proficiat.
I'm happy I can win.